The Winona Parks and Recreation Department has been working hard on a number of improvements to the East End Rec Center. Julie Fassbender recently took us on a tour of the facility and showed us the work that they've done.
We added a number of destinations within the park. One of those was a sensory garden, which has lots of great plants that you can smell, touch, feel. Some of them you can taste. We added a sandbox, a swing set, lots of nice green space, a play berm, which is in the process of being grown and built and switched into something green. We had local artist Monta May create a labyrinth for us. And in that, she brought community members in to do the designs of each of the tiles. And there are 182 tiles. And so there is art for 182 people within that labyrinth. And we also had local artist Jamie Shell design a balance beam structure for us in the Jedi training course. That also includes a climbing wall and some balance bars. And then the last thing we included was a natural stage kind of performance area. So we've been working on making the space more welcoming for everybody, and one of those things is the skate park. You know, most people wouldn't strive to put all adolescent boys or lots and lots of adolescent boys in one place and entertain them, but we think it's a great place, and we like that they have a place to go and a place to skate, so they're not encroaching on other parts of the city. It's a great place where they mentor each other, where they learn from each other, and the staff that are here work on projects with them and keep them busy while they're skating and having fun. For some time, the East Recreation Center had a bit of a reputation that it wasn't a safe place, and that just isn't the case anymore. We've worked hard to make it a safe place, to make it a welcoming place for kids who need a place to go after school. You know, one of the most dangerous times for kids is right after school. It's when they're preyed upon, it's when they get in the most trouble. So if we just leave the park here, it's a park. But if we can show the community and the neighbors how to use the park or use the space, then it becomes a place. And so that place is important, and we want people to feel like this is their place. So starting on June 13th, the East Recreation Center Neighborhood Park will begin hosting a neighborhood potluck every other Thursday. And the idea is to bring our neighbors together so we get to know each other and that we develop a sense of place with the people who live directly around us and the people who are in our community. So these potlucks are a place where you can bring your own plates, forks, drinkware, and a dish to pass and get to know other people in the neighborhood and be a part of building community. And when I say neighbors, I mean all of Winona is our neighbor, and that neighborly attitude, the Mr. Rogers, we're all neighbors, we all support each other, and we're all part of this community. So yeah, neighbors extends well beyond the scope of just this neighborhood.
The Parks and Recreation Department does request that you fill out a membership form. It requires no fee, and the forms can be picked up at the East End Rec Center at Zumbro and 3rd Streets.